Whether it's our homeowners or we're doing a walkthrough with our homeowners, there's a lot that we're going to be looking at to see, what are the overall issues. Sometimes our homeowners just want to give a refreshed look because they've got outdated siding. And other times they're really worried more about like the durability issues. So we're going to make sure that if it is a durability issue, that we're not going to just point you towards a reside unless it's really needed. So being a siding expert, working the siding field for as many years as I have, I know exactly what we're looking for. A lot of times, really what my focus becomes with our homeowners is those kind of like entrance points for moisture. Being we live in the Pacific Northwest, a lot of our issues that we see are just really moisture related. So generally that means I'm looking for things like discoloration, separation of siding, nails being pulled through your siding, which means that boards are warping. But a lot of it is really going to go back to that discoloration piece. Discoloration to me means that I actually have a siding that's probably taking on moisture. And if I do have that, I might now have moisture in the walls as well. So there's a lot of things that factor into siding really reaching that terminal piece that it just needs to be replaced, whether it is, again, of that too much expansion, contraction, or it's gonna be discoloration. And the last one's probably gonna be focused on like paint's no longer adhering to my siding product. And that usually is pretty good telltale signs that we need to do something about it with a replacement. There's a lot that goes into just that terminal piece for siding, whether it needs to be just a small repair or we need a full replacement. A lot of it really is going to come down to is how much moisture potentially is in the wall, and then things like, is my siding, is it really warped too much, or is it no longer holding paint? I think the biggest one that always kind of keeps me like awake at night, even for my own siding, is was it installed correctly by whoever built my house? And then is there potentially moisture getting into my wall? So generally speaking, even for myself, I'm going out and looking at my house 1 to 2 times a year, and I'm just checking for things like, do I have products that are expanding on my house? Or do I have any like discoloration issues that might be going on? While we all love the Pacific Northwest, there's a lot of just inherent issues when it comes to exterior products living in the Northwest. And a lot of those issues just can be the havoc that our high moisture and relatively high humid climate, acts on our siding products. Too much moisture getting into our siding products where they're not breathing correctly just really leads to just deterioration and discoloration and excessive maintenance cycles. So a lot of things that we just need to be thinking about as homeowners is just what product is on my house, how much moisture is hitting it, how much UV exposure, how much humidity, and is that product going to uphold for the lifetime of my house?